Welcome to another episode on my Arduino Yun, which is right here, running Linux and controlling electronics with fischertechnik motors. Last time I found that the setup that I had made for the NTC thermistors right here wasn't quite alright, so I made a different setup and I will show the schematics. So this is a negative temperature coefficient thermistor, and this is as well. If you have watched the last episode, you will notice a difference. I have put all ports of the Yun to the side. I think that is best, so I had to redraw some lines, and that also creates some space in between. This can be better, this can still be better here, and this may be better, but as far as now, so I've put an LED here because it is connected to volt, to the source, to the mains, whatever term you name it, and this is supposed to work. However, yeah, you guess it, where's the camera? No, not that one, no. Finally, you'll see that it doesn't work yet, but let me log in to the board, give it input. Oh, by the way, I still have no clue why this motor is already doing something without input. This motor always needs some recommendations, some aid, and let's put it to the max. That responds well. This one I have to put the other way to the max. Another point is, this is scrolling by pretty fast. So what do? I'm going to put some code in, a delay, if that will work, that is. This is C, AVR C, so how to put a delay in? Well, usually you can have a delay, or you can make a for loop doing nothing at all, and that is most likely the idea that I am going to do now. So let's see here. This is input, and here we get output. So if I interrupt, it says switch 0 is 0, etc. So all these values are being printed. So what I am going to do, what is the last line being printed? Connection sensor is console available, NTC value 2. That is what I see here. So, and I have here 2 milliseconds, so if I make here, instead of 2 milliseconds, 1 second. I think that may already be a solution. Oh, wait a second, this is not going alright. Nope. I forgot this, and it is not even attached, so the port has to be this one. Yep. Right, this is better. Let me cancel, let me check. Yun and Yun, that is very good. Password. Now this one stops and this one goes on. Reading data. And there it is. Alright, let's see what happens. So let's see whatever happens now. I have to log in, of course. Yeah. Now that is very different. And it is now 700. So let's turn on. Oops, I have to do it here. NTC value 2 is now 547, 548. I turn it up again. Alright. So I turn this potmeter down. Very low speed. But what happens with the value? Not much, if anything at all. Or am I looking at the correct value anyway, at the correct NTC? Alright, let me turn this potmeter low as well. Too low actually. See whatever happens. Standing still. Alright, let me put this one still as well. At least that is the idea. Right. Let me do it like this. Pressing the switch. So this motor should stand still. But is it? Let me give some more input. $532 for NTC2. Alright, let me then disconnect. 480 something. Wait a second. This is smaller than, oh wait, sensor value 2, larger than 500. How can this happen? Something is not quite right here. Where do I go wrong? So this is larger than 500, NTC value larger than 500. I'm talking about this one. Why does it give a value that is smaller than 500? This doesn't make sense. And it is a sensor value A3 that it takes care about. So then I have to go here and see if A3 indeed is for which one. That is this one, going straight here. That is number 2. And it has gone down now to 179. So it's warming up and the value drops down. It takes a while, but it happens. But larger than does not make any sense at all. Sensor value 2, right. Sensor value 2 doesn't make any sense either. Oh wait, yeah, it does make sense. Let me stop it for a moment. So it says sensor value 2 is 1022. Which is being read by where? By which? I think this is a very good time to review the code. Sensor value 2 is coming from A2, not A3. It is A2. And what is A2 linking to? Very good question. And that shows that it is good when you review some code. Sensor value 2 appears to be the input from the potmeter. More precisely, this one. So the question is, which values does the potmeter give? I will upload it now for another time. Don't find the selected port. What nonsense is that? How does it lose its connected port? Does it make sense? Anyway, it's done. So now I have to get in here as well. Right, yes. And then quite a bit of input, as usual, per keyboard. So now then this sensor value is this one, and now this potmeter is turned completely to the left. And now it's 0. Now it's fully open. And now, alright, let's measure. That is 220. No, it's even this it is now stable at 0, as you can see here, and it varies in value, but it is under 500. So under 500 means I have to look here. What is NTC value 2 is 4, it's about 38, 33. I assume that is ohms. So I'm turning it up now. And the C value is still. Why is it going up? Well, not going up. Is it influenced by the other one? Alright. That one works. This one not so much. Giving input. Oh wait, that is the reason. And the C value dropping. Now I'm turning up the level of the potmeter. See, and that is very different from the other one. It stops. So if this level is low, then everything runs. Now let's take a little break from this situation and from the other situation as well. And see. Oh, that's nice. They're opposite, and this one keeps running. But let's observe what values are being reached. I have clarified some code, and that implies also explanation that it is not the NTC value 2 that is smaller or larger than 500, but it's the potmeter, this one. And I have equalized that with the other code for the other sensor value. And that brings the following. Now in rest you expect a high value, but contrary to this one, if I touch it, yeah, enough said on the oscilloscope. It varies between 0 and 242, 158, etc. I leave it. It jumps to 180. Now if I do exactly the same with the second one, and the C value 1 is 733, around that. So I let it go. What happens? And the C value 1, which is this one, doesn't show any change. Not that I can see anyway. Yeah, right. It changes a little bit. But if you look at this line, and now at this line, big change. Here's barely any voltage over it, while here it's clearly 5 volts. So the question is, how did that happen? Probably due to the fact that here is a transistor involved and here is not. Here is just an LED with an LED involved. And anything else? Nope. So by the way, you also notice that the LED that is here and the LED being here are not showing any sign of life, and they are correct. I tested that. So my guess is that the voltages over the LEDs are very low then. So let me replace this one, or relocate this one to and I should of course get the measurable size, which is that one. And here it is next to impossible because of the wiring, so I'll just touch it. This is one. This is one. And yet it doesn't do a thing. And this is one as well. So I let this one go. connect to this one, barely anything. So that explains why this one doesn't do anything, but it doesn't explain why that one doesn't do anything. Strange effects, very strange effects. Am I happy? Well, a lot clarified, but on the other hand, considering this whole setup, this is apparently working better than this one without it. And now I wonder where the resistor is. Because there should be a resistor between the whole lot, and there clearly isn't right now. Is that a problem? Could be. But there isn't one here either, so I think I left it out for that reason. And it's time to move on with some other ideas. And one of the ideas is the use of I square C, which I haven't prepared in any way. So that is definitely something for next time. But let's first one more time find out if a resistor in between here does do something. Final part of this video. I put a resistor right here, and that is, to make it clear, this resistor, and results are well, not changed. Results have not changed. They are exactly the same. Did I blow up things? I doubt it. If I touch it, there is now absolutely no change in signal, which there was before. Oh wait, that was this one. So for some reason things are a little bit odd, and I have no clue why, to be honest. This one has some voltage, but it is this one, and the LED is not burning. This one has no voltage and has no LED burning. LEDs are correct. I don't know what is what. Both potmeters are completely up, as you can see. The values are 700 and 188, and as far as I know, they are the same potmeters, the same NTCs, same type of thermistors. So it's strange. It is strange. The wiring is good, or is it? Let me check another time. Let me just check one more time. Is it? Yes, it is. because this wire is connected to power. It's going here, and then you get a thermistor, as is shown right here. You have power, it's going here, from here to a thermistor right here. So I think I'll leave it at that. Next time, new ideas, new possibilities. So for now, thank you for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe if you haven't done so. Like the video, give it a thumbs up. Follow me on Twitter, retweet and like. Follow me on Instagram and like. Please donate to keep videos coming to you. Very much appreciated. More information on my website. And this series is going to be continued. Bye bye.